Come show yourself!
The first video tonight comes from Rochelle G, a YouTube channel focused on exploring abandoned and reportedly haunted locations. The content centers around paranormal investigations, including attempts to document unexplained activity and environmental anomalies, while maintaining a respectful approach to the locations visited. It is December 12th, 2021, at Whiskey Hollow, a rural area in the United Kingdom.
I am currently visiting a local, well-known hotspot for all sorts of weird shit.
Rochelle arrives at Whiskey Hollow early in the morning, before any other visitors are present. Light snow begins to fall, adding to the quiet and isolated feel of the location. She explains that the road is often closed at night due to safety concerns and reports of unusual activity.
What's that?
While moving through the area, Rochelle suddenly hears an unexplained noise nearby. The sound is abrupt and clearly distinct from the otherwise quiet environment, immediately drawing her attention. A second noise echoes through the hollow shortly after. Rochelle reacts cautiously, noting how the combination of isolation, snowfall, and the location's reputation makes it difficult to determine the source of the sound.
Stuck out here, but because of the rituals that are out here, this little road is supposedly wicked haunted, and weird people just come out here and do weird stuff.
A third unexplained noise follows. With multiple sounds occurring in quick succession, Rochelle decides it may be best to step away from the area rather than continue deeper into the hollow. After leaving the location, Rochelle reflects on the atmosphere of Whiskey Hollow. The mixture of isolation, visible signs of previous visitors, and the unexplained sounds contribute to the area's unsettling reputation. While no clear source for the noises is identified, the experience leaves a lingering sense of unease, reinforcing why the location continues to attract attention from those interested in haunted or mysterious places. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Rick's Adventures, a paranormal and outdoor exploration channel focused on investigating forests, abandoned sites, and remote locations at night. Rick documents his experiences using night vision cameras, EVP devices, and spirit box sessions, capturing real-time reactions to unusual sounds and environmental changes. It is February 28th, 2026, at Horton Bank Country Park, Bradford, United Kingdom.
Clip. I will rewind that because something flashed in front of that screen then. Spirit, was that you?
Shall I do something?
Yes, please, show yourself on my cameras. Walk in front.
Rick enters the park at night with his dog and begins setting up his equipment. Moving through the dark woodland, he prepares night vision cameras, an EVP recorder, and a catball device intended to detect movement. The forest is quiet, aside from distant wildlife, creating a tense atmosphere as the investigation begins.
It made a loud bang that way, I'm not joking. It sounded like an animal, a beast. Could be a deer. Or paranormal. Any spirits here? Come show yourself in front of my camera.
Shortly after setting up, a sudden flash appears within the bushes on camera. Rick pauses and scans the area, unsure whether the light was caused by a natural reflection or something else, marking the first unusual moment of the investigation.
Table.
Andrea.
Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Is that your name? How are you doing, Andrea? See, now the strange thing... Doctor. The strange thing is, guys, I knew an Andrea once upon a time who passed away. And then it just said doctor as well. And obviously she was involved with a lot of doctors.
She doesn't like visitors.
Andrea. You don't like visitors, Andrea? You never did like visitors to your house. Okay, guys, it's a bit freaky, this. A bit personal, but let's see if it does stay on this personal line and see if it comes up with anything else that relates to Andrea, or the Andrea that I knew, at least. Andrea, have you got any messages for me or my family? Do you have something to say to us? Come knock this cat ball if it's you, Andrea. Make it flash. Come say something to my cameras. Just going to reset this torch on this side. I've got a locked off torch on this side just in case anybody comes. We'll just keep resetting it.
Suddenly.
Suddenly. Suddenly what? You did suddenly. Well, it was very quick.
Medal.
Medal. I can't relate medal to anything, guys. But that's just me being honest. Andrea, come forward into my camera. Come show yourself. Let me know that you're here.
Tenderness.
Tenderness. You will have been very tender in your final days.
Jail.
That's G-A.
While filming near a reservoir, Rick notices a reflection on the water that appears unusual. Combined with the darkness and limited visibility, the moment stands out as one of the more visually striking parts of the investigation, though its exact cause remains unclear.
But if anything comes running towards me, you're going to see it now. Tell you what, I've really enjoyed this walk today. It's woke me up. I've fallen on my ass.
As he makes his way back through the woods, Rick slips on muddy ground and falls. The difficult terrain, darkness, and surrounding wildlife sounds add to the intensity of the experience as he carefully continues toward the exit. By the end of the investigation, Rick is covered in mud and visibly tired, but reflects on the experience as one of his more intense solo explorations. The combination of environmental challenges, unexpected sounds, visual anomalies, and device responses creates a tense and immersive night in the woods. While no definitive explanation is confirmed, the investigation highlights how quickly isolated environments can feel unpredictable after dark. The next chilling video comes from Dustin Frazier, an outdoor exploration and backwoods adventure creator who documents solo trips into remote forests, abandoned campsites, and off-grid locations. It is March 7th, 2026, in a remote wooded area of the United States. Dustin walks through a dark forest at night, filming as he makes his way toward an old camper he purchased months earlier. He explains that he hasn't visited the site in quite some time and simply wants to check on its condition.
Doing just check on it, make sure everything's good. And what the f is that? Okay. I don't know if that was like...
After reaching the camper, Dustin briefly shows its current condition. The tarp covering it has partially fallen away, and he remarks that it needs attention after being left unattended for so long. Standing near the camper, Dustin calls out into the surrounding forest. Almost immediately, there appears to be movement or a response from somewhere in the trees. The timing unsettles him, making it seem as though something nearby may have reacted to his voice. Moments later, he notices movement again deeper within the woods. Clearly uneasy, Dustin attempts to take a photo in the direction of the movement, hoping to capture whatever is causing the repeated disturbances. What begins as a simple visit to check on an abandoned camper quickly becomes tense as Dustin repeatedly notices large, unexplained movement in the surrounding forest. Although he initially considers that it could be wildlife, the size and repeated activity leave the situation feeling uncertain. Without a clear visual confirmation, the encounter ends with Dustin remaining cautious while attempting to document whatever may have been moving through the trees. The next shocking video of the night comes from Texas Paranormal, a paranormal investigation team exploring reportedly haunted locations across Texas. Their investigations use tools such as spirit boxes, REM pods, K2 meters, music box triggers, and motion-activated devices, while documenting real-time reactions and considering possible natural explanations. It is July 21st, 2025, in Marble Falls, Texas, United States.
Somebody there that's setting off the music box right now? If so, just stand directly in front of it and you can keep it going. It's going to play like a little song, kind of like a music box. Can you please stay in front of it? Just all you gotta do is stand directly in front of it. We also got this K2 meter laying right next to it. If you put your energy into that too, you can make that flash up to red. Again, none of this stuff is gonna hurt you. It's just gonna let us know that you're here. I think I just saw it spike. Oh yeah, guys, too, also make sure all your phones are on airplane mode, because your phones can actually trip the K2 meter and stuff. All right, can you stay standing directly in front of it?
Michael and his team arrive at a site locally known as Demon's Hole, a deep cave with a long and unsettling history tied to events from the Civil War era. They position their equipment along the edge of the drop and explain how each device works, inviting any potential presence to interact. Shortly after setting up, one of the music box triggers begins activating unexpectedly. The team initially considers wind or equipment sensitivity as possible causes, but the early activity creates a tense atmosphere.
Kind of said something. I don't know what.
How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 6 of us? 6. Again, can you please say again, how many of us do you see sitting around the hole?
You said 4, right? I thought I heard 4 too.
I heard 4, bro.
A REM pod positioned near the edge suddenly lights up. The device indicates a change in its immediate environment, which the team interprets as a possible temperature shift or proximity trigger. The moment adds to the unease surrounding the location.
Catball.
Catball.
Now that is unaffected because it's down there. The wind can't really get down there right now. Was that you that just set off the catball? Take one camera down. All right, if that was you that set off the catball.
One of the investigators reports feeling a brief warm sensation across his face. The feeling contrasts with the cooler air around them and lasts only a moment, but it adds another unexplained element to the investigation.
Orbs? Like, can you see them in the distance and they just disappear?
Yeah. Did you see something?
No, I did. I thought I saw, like, because I thought it was a reflection from the light, but it just disappeared instantly. It was like in between. I can't see it now much because, well, now it's gone. But it looked like one of those, like, you know, yellow tape reflectors. And I thought that's what it was. I was like believing it for a second. I kept looking at it. It just disappeared completely.
So it's almost like a reflective
like a lantern.
light.
No, like a lantern.
A lantern?
But
Wait,
like,
you actually for real?
I'm being so
like over by the tree
I
over
would
there?
like. I couldn't explain it.
So it's almost like something like walked in front of it and it disappeared.
Yeah, but you couldn't see the figure. You just saw it go away.
That's weird.
And it stayed away.
Near the edge of the site, a brief light appears near a tree before disappearing. The team cannot immediately determine whether the light is a reflection, an insect, or something else. But the moment stands out as one of the more visually unusual parts of the night. Throughout the investigation, the team experiences multiple unexplained events, including device activations, environmental changes, and brief visual anomalies. While they consider natural explanations such as wind, equipment sensitivity, or environmental interference, some moments remain difficult to fully account for. The combination of the location's history and the activity recorded during the session leaves the team reflecting on the site as one of their more intense investigations. The next video comes from Geronimo, a horror and paranormal YouTube channel run by Geronimo, featuring immersive explorations of haunted locations and urban legends. The content focuses on real-time reactions, suspenseful storytelling, and documenting unusual sounds or experiences while investigating at night. It is February 22nd, 2026 in San Antonio, Texas, United States.
I got my battery charged up and stuff, so we'll get over there soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our camera person.
Wicked witch.
This is Arsenic here. She's gonna be the camera person. She's a professional at the camera, so I trust her with my life for getting all the good parts. So we're here at the Donkey Lady Bridge, finally. I'm kind of having second thoughts about this. It's very, very dense. It's very, very dark as well. If we keep going over here, we're gonna see the bridge itself. I realize we could have actually just walked on the sidewalk here. But
we gotta make it more adventurous.
So right here,
Geronimo and his camera woman, Alexis, arrive at the well-known Donkey Lady Bridge. They discuss the local legend associated with the area, describing stories of a woman said to wander near the bridge. As they move into the dark wooded surroundings, They begin setting up their equipment while considering how to start their investigation. The dense environment and lack of lighting create an immediate sense of isolation as tension begins to build.
What's that?
I have no idea what that was.
Hello?
Donkey lady. Yeah, right when we stepped on the bridge, we heard like a little crack sound.
Dude, my heart's beating actually. Oh,
What the?
oh hell no! Turn the light on! Turn the light on!
Shortly after, they hear what sounds like footsteps moving quickly toward them. The noise appears to approach from the darkness surrounding the bridge, but despite scanning the area, they are unable to see anyone or anything clearly.
Me and Alexis, we just heard at least what sounded like footsteps running toward us. I don't know if that was the doc. That was terrifying.
Scary.
I'm not gonna lie. That was very, very terrifying. So we're just gonna.
We were like right there, and then we heard like freaking like running or something, like across from the street.
This is probably the worst thing I could ever done for this channel. Yeah, I think we're about done here. What do you think?
I think so, bro.
Additional running sounds echo across the nearby road. Feeling increasingly uneasy, Geronimo and Alexis decide to retreat toward their vehicle rather than continue further into the area. The visit to Donkey Lady Bridge becomes a tense and unsettling experience, marked by unexplained noises and the feeling of something moving nearby in the darkness. Although no clear source for the sounds is identified, the combination of local legend, isolation, and the events they experienced leaves a strong impression. Geronimo reflects on the intensity of the night, noting it as one of the more memorable and unnerving early explorations on the channel. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Paranormal, a paranormal investigation channel focused on immersive, real-time ghost hunts in reportedly haunted locations. Their investigations use tools such as spirit boxes, EMF detectors, and night vision cameras, while maintaining a grounded approach that blends curiosity with skepticism. It is February 15th, 2026 at Greycloud Cemetery, United States.
What? The gate's wide open.
Paranormal? Yeah. What's up? I saw that light right by that tree.
I don't know, Disturb.
See you guys again.
Who's gonna be the main one community?
The spirit box.
Whatever you hear, you just say it.
What's on?
I hear like 8 different people trying to talk.
Let's flipping through stations on the radio. So just whatever's out of the ordinary, just say it out loud. As G is asking questions.
You tell me about that light that was over here?
The noise was him.
I hear footsteps. The noise was him?
Where?
Over in that area. Can you touch one of us? Let us know you're here. What's your name?
The team returns to Greycloud Cemetery for a second investigation after experiencing minimal activity during their previous visit. As they arrive, They immediately notice the cemetery gate is already open, which stands out to them and adds an uneasy tone before they even begin. They set up cameras, headphones, EMF meters, and spirit communication devices while discussing how they will conduct the session. The quiet, isolated environment of the cemetery creates a tense atmosphere as they prepare to begin.
I heard something walking over by that way.
Why have you come?
We're here to investigate you.
You heard something walking?
Yes. That's why we came. We came to see what's up. You making noise? Let's move over this way and try it. Gee, let's move towards the entrance and try it, because just like Jay, I heard something moving over here. A knocking sound? Huh? Yes, we're going forward. We're going by the gate. You are very talkative today. Putting them dogs off over there. You hear all those dogs going crazy? Yeah. I think we should go. Not yet. Where do you think we should go? I'm not getting anything out from mine.
Thing is, them don't sound like dogs.
No, that don't sound like a dog.
Those are war cries, bro. Yep.
Yep.
While continuing the investigation, the group hears movement and footsteps coming from nearby trees. At the same time, dogs in the distance begin barking and howling intensely. The sudden combination of sounds adds to the tension, making the environment feel more active and unpredictable.
Out of our voices, we heard a lot of weird noises, which I don't know what. I don't know what they were. Sounded like a dog mixed with some kind of like branches breaking, shit moving. Yeah. When we hit the dark, like I don't know what it was, but it looked like something dove underneath the stone.
As the investigation continues, some members of the group decide to move back toward the car due to the ongoing sounds and atmosphere. One investigator briefly remains behind to continue communication attempts. As they regroup, they reflect on the repeated go-home message and the unexplained noises experienced throughout the session. The second visit to Greycloud Cemetery produces a noticeably more intense experience than their first. From the open gate at arrival to the overlapping voices heard during the Estes method, along with distant animal reactions and unexplained movement near the graves, the investigation leaves the team unsettled. While no definitive explanation is reached, the combination of audio responses, environmental sounds, and visual uncertainty creates a strong sense that something in the area may have been reacting to their presence. Thanks for watching. If those 6 encounters rattled you, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe for more creepy content every week. The next mystery might be even darker than this one.